Liverpool's summer transfer window has already seen its fair share of twists, but things may be about to take another dramatic turn. A key figure within the club is now reportedly pushing for an exit, potentially forcing the club into action sooner than expected. With fresh reports emerging and growing speculation around his future, the situation is developing quickly and could have major implications for Arne Slot's plans ahead of the new season. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Al Hilal have reached an agreement in principle to sign Darwin Nunez from Liverpool, according to reports. Liverpool have been aware of interest from both Al Hilal and AC Milan, and according to The Athletic's David Ornstein, the former now has an agreement in principle with Liverpool. The deal for €53 million plus add-ons has been struck verbally, and Nunez has indicated his willingness to accept the proposed move. Ornstein adds that there are still steps that need to be taken before the move is complete, which is why the clubs have yet to issue any confirmation. Nunez has been allowed to negotiate with the Saudi club and could join them during their training camp in Germany if his future is resolved in a timely manner. Liverpool had previously rejected an approach for Nunez from fellow Saudi club Al Nassr in January for upwards of £60 million, which has informed their price tag this summer. Nunez was Liverpool's club record signing before the £116 million transfer of Florian Wirtz this summer, with the majority of the £85 million package agreed in 2022 now having been paid to Benfica. He has scored 40 goals across his 3 seasons at Liverpool, a modest tally which is not reflective of the fee the club signed him for. Liverpool, meanwhile, remain firmly in contention for Alexander Isak's signature, though Benjamin Sesko's rejection in favour of a move to Man United may delay matters further. The club had a bid in the region of £110 million rejected by the Magpies at the start of the month, though it remains widely accepted that an agreement will eventually be reached. Now, a key Liverpool figure has demanded an exit. In the latest revelation, as Federico Chiesa still has intentions to leave Liverpool this summer after playing a bit-part role in his debut season, as the overhaul of Arne Slot's forward line continues. The Italian was left out of the travelling squad for the 2-stop pre-season tour of Asia, with what the club described as a fitness issue, though many assumed it was due to an expected transfer. There have since been no major developments with Chiesa, who came off the bench in the 3-2 win over Athletic Club on Monday for his 3rd outing of pre-season. He has been linked to clubs in his native Italy, including from Atalanta, who will need to replace Ademola Lookman if he moves to Inter Milan. There remains hope within the supporter base that Chiesa will remain at Anfield, though the Times' Paul Joyce has since reiterated the 27-year-old is looking to leave. The context behind Joyce's statement came as part of a report on Darwin Nunez edging closer to a move to Al Hilal, in what would be a continued overhaul of Arne Slot's squad, with Harvey Elliott mentioned in the same breath. It would be a significant shake-up for the Premier League champions, who have seen Luis Diaz join Bayern Munich. With Nunez, Ben Doak, Elliott all in the frame for a departure, Chiesa's exit would further reduce Liverpool's options, even if Alexander Isak is still being pursued. The Italian quickly became a popular member of the squad and remained committed despite his peripheral role. And in early June, he insisted he wouldn't mind staying. "The year is over, but it's an experience I would do again," the 27-year-old said. "Soon I will sit down at the table with the club, Fally, and my family to find the best solution. I wouldn't mind staying in Liverpool at all. There is a lot at play for Chiesa, who has been told in no uncertain terms that he needs to be playing regularly if he intends on earning his place in Gennaro Gattuso's Italy squad ahead of the World Cup." For now, Federico Chiesa's future remains uncertain, a situation that increasingly looks like it will come to a head before the window closes. While the Italian winger has maintained a professional attitude throughout a challenging debut season, the desire for more consistent minutes, especially with a World Cup place on the line, appears to be driving his push for the exit. Liverpool, meanwhile, find themselves in the middle of a major attacking reshuffle under Arne Slot. With Luis Diaz already gone and Darwin Nunez Ben Doak, and Harvey Elliott all linked with moves away, Chiesa's potential departure would further thin the ranks. The pursuit of Alexander Isak signals intent, but there's no doubt that losing another forward, especially one with Chiesa's pedigree, would mark a significant shift. In other news, Liverpool had been expected to loan out midfielder James McConnell amid widespread interest, but the 20-year-old is now attracting permanent suitors. McConnell has not featured for Liverpool throughout pre-season, having picked up an injury in the latter stages of the previous campaign. The 20-year-old made his return for the under-21s on Tuesday, however, and the Mail's Lewis Steele reported on X last month that Ipswich, West Brom and Derby were among the clubs hoping to sign him on loan. But The Athletic's Greg Evans now adds that while a temporary move has been expected, there is mounting interest in a permanent deal. That should come as no surprise given McConnell's potential and the competition for places in Arne Slot's midfield, including with the impressive progress made by 18-year-old Trey Nyoni. No specific clubs are named, but the same situation is arising with Lucas Stevenson, with Aberdeen among those who could approach Liverpool to negotiate a sale. Slot is known to be a keen admirer of both McConnell and Stevenson, but the depth in his senior midfield ranks cannot be ignored. While Ryan Gravenberch and Wataru Endo have found themselves filling in at centre-back during pre-season, the head coach also has Florian Wirtz, Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexis McAllister, and Curtis Jones among his options. A decision is yet to be made on Harvey Elliott's future, and if he remains he could provide cover for Wirtz in the number 10 role, while Nyoni is a long-term candidate and Stefan Bajcetic could be in contention when he recovers from hamstring surgery. It may be a situation that interested clubs look to exploit, though Liverpool should demand a considerable fee for a player of McConnell's proven talent. More likely is that the ex-Sunderland youngster instead departs on loan for the season before a final decision is made on whether or not he graduates to Liverpool's first team on a full-time basis. There should be no concern over a drop in value, given he could gain worthwhile experience if he joined a side either in the Championship or, with interest from Germany too, the Bundesliga. So what do you think? Would James McConnell benefit from a loan away from the club? Or is the competition too much for the youngster and a permanent may be the better option? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.